equality, and we are proud to be members of the South Carolina United for Justice and Equality Coalition. Our coalition brings together more than 30 organizations all across the state around the singular focus of being a voice for full LGBTQ+ equality in every part of life. We come together as proud members of the LGBTQ community, as parents who will do anything for their children, as physicians and medical providers who are here to care for children and adults, as teachers, as clergy, all focused on bringing equality, full equality, to South Carolina. We know that the attacks we are currently seeing at the South Carolina legislature, nearly 24 bills attacking LGBTQ people and especially transgender youth in every sphere of life, are part of a national strategy being enacted by far-right extremist organizations. We know that this effort does not begin or end at the South Carolina border, but unfortunately this session we see in both the volume and severity of the bills that South Carolina is one of the most serious places in the country to be fighting for LGBTQ equality in this moment, and we are ready for that fight. Day in and day out, we are ready for the organizing, the advocacy, the work shoulder to shoulder with elected champions and legislators. We are ready to build bridges, to have conversations, and to make sure that folks all across the state understand that the bills under consideration are cruel, are part of a far-right extremist agenda that is attempting to weaponize core issues in people's lives, and are at odds with the fundamental values of South Carolina. They are at odds with the vision of what it means for there to be a state in which every single person is equal under the law and has an equal opportunity to thrive. I speak also as a person of faith and as an ordained minister. And for me, in fights like this, it is faith that gives us strength and that keeps our hope strong as we move forward. We know that justice and equality will prevail in South Carolina. And we know that that will not happen on its own. It will happen because of the organized effort of groups like this and the many we stand in solidarity with. It will happen because we keep showing up, claiming space at the table, using our voice, building our power, using our vote, cycle after cycle at the local, state, and federal levels. All of that at once, in the interest of creating a South Carolina where all are welcome, where all voices are listened to and raised, where every person has an equal opportunity to thrive. In closing today, we want to reiterate what you have heard from many speakers, which that ours is a message of hope and what's possible in the introduction of bills that ensure that all people are treated equally. And ours is also a message of urgency, and that we will fight with every tool available to us to defeat bills that are cruel, that are unconstitutional, and that have no place in South Carolina. As we conclude today, we want to once again thank our elected champions. We want to thank the many and growing members of the South Carolina United Coalition, and we want to thank everyone who is hearing this message and is ready to sit down at the table with us and get to work with us. Thank you so much. And for members of the media, any speaker or member of the coalition is available for comment and questions if you have them. Thank you so much, and that concludes our press conference this morning.